Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we here. We here. We at day 8. I kind of like know you now. We might be related. I know that this challenge, this challenge more so like a cookout now. We having a good time here, right? Like we having a good time here. The music flowing, the energy flowing. We vibing. We relating. We reflecting. We got memories now. Yeah, that's how locked in we are. For sure. For sure. On when? Day 8. Yeah, we at day 8. Well, like we was just at day 1. Now we at day 8, and you are cooking it. Oh, I gotta make sure I gotta keep the language. I gotta keep the language in a certain little realm. To make sure I don't want to get no strikes against me. I gotta get this. I gotta get the feel for this to make sure that I land in a space that I'm actually like fermenting, like I'm actually making mine. You know what I mean? Like making the space mine. Like you're one type of people going to a space and you make it yours. Going to this space, like I know this. I know it's a new space, but it's my space. Like anywhere I'm at, it's my space. Like you know what I mean? Not like my space, like the old website that if you know that MySpace existed, that mean you kind of old. All right, we ain't gonna do all that. All right, so cool. Today, what we got today on day 8, we got think yourself rich. Oh, visualization? Sheesh. Think yourself rich. For sure. It might sound like, I think yourself rich. Well, think about all the bad things you thought yourself into. Yeah. Think about that. Think about all the bad stuff you thought yourself into. Let that sink in so you can understand that, yeah, you can think yourself into some good stuff as well. you know. And by sticking around with me, I ain't tell you that I'm not being pushy about the subscription and all that. This is really for the challenge. But you subscribe and you stick around with me, then you'll start to see when I start to tap into the brain synapses and what we do with our body and how amazing our body is and our spirit and our connection to the creator or God or the source or infinite intelligence or this or that. It's so many different names, right? So all these things are vital. Think yourself rich. Make sure you take notes, right? Make sure you call somebody or type, write me in the chat or something. Let me know what you think, what you got from it. Want to share some dialogue back and forth, like yeah. What we got? I said, every time you hear me say put a strike against me, like write a comment, like you said again. Shouldn't be in my speech, and I can speak like multiple in multiple ways on multiple formats, like multifaceted. That's the word I was looking for. I need to be able to do that without saying I need to be able to ravage through my thoughts without saying. So every time y'all hear me do that, strike it against me in the comments. You said it again. Where we at? Number 6. And I do like a push up each time I say a or something like that. Something to get me in position to not say it. Because to me, I'm not judging anybody else. To me, it's a lazy way of thinking of what's next when our brain is amazing and it has years of data stacked inside of it. All right, cool. I just wanted to be real with y'all in real time. I'm really recording this. I just had this. I could have easily just edited it out, but I didn't want to do that because I want to be authentic with y'all because this is really a journey for me, and I love the journeys. The destinations are dope, but the journeys to me are dope. The journeys to me are doper. Like they are the most important part because that's where you get all the information. That's where you get all the experiences. You go your whole life skipping out on a journey, acting like it ain't that important. You get to the destination and it's not fulfilling because everything that was supposed to be fulfilling, you skipped out on it, thinking that the destination was the most important part. It's an important part, right? It's not the most important part. It's one of the important parts. All right, cool. All right, then stumble my way through that portion. Okay, so let's move on to the next part. The next part is what do we got? Notes. Call somebody to discuss this book summary with. For sure. What else we got? 10-minute chunks. What is that? What's the first one? 10 minutes for working out, exercising. Yes. 10 minutes for what? What we got? Meditation or silent time, whichever you choose. What we got? 10 minutes of journaling. Yeah. Writing down what you feel, how you feel, why you feel, gratitude, appreciate it. If you have the list, then that it's different, it's specific words, and there's like reflection and things of that nature on there. But for your journaling time, you can journal with whatever you want. It's your journal time. I just gave some examples of things that could be done during that time. I'm not trying to control the time. I'm just trying to give you things to do with the time. And then from there, you can build on top of it. Okay. What we got? I skipped the affirmation portion. That was supposed to be before this segment. Okay, cool. That's gonna get tight. That's gonna get tighter. I went like 4 days, 5 days in a row. All right, broke my momentum. I gotta get it back. All right. So what we got? We got our affirmations. When do we got them? The beginning of the day and the end of the day. Start your day in empowerment. End your day in empowerment. Super vital by setting the tone. When you set the tone, it give you a boost. Literally give you a boost. All right. I appreciate you. I hope you celebrating yourself. You need to be. This is you doing something amazing. If I gave you the numbers on how many people don't take control of their time and start doing something intentionally to get somewhere that's bigger than just a societal pressure or a family pressure or a friend circle, whatever, right? Be proud of yourself. Go ahead, enjoy your day, live on purpose and purpose. I'll see you tomorrow.